Acquitted. My favorite word.
Nice advertising, don't you think?
Yes.
Now that is really going to inspire confidence in all your new clients.
It's so subtle, too.
Oh, yeah?
I think I'm going to hang it, I'll hang it over my desk, once I get a desk.
Well, that's just my way of thanking you for defending Billy and Mindy so brilliantly.
Vanessa, if you don't stop thanking me, I'm going to get worn out thanking you for thanking me.
Well, I'm going to thank you silently then till the day I die. Because you saved their lives. And mine.
It's a lot more gratifying than doing Alexandra's bidding all day long, I'll tell you that.
What do you mean? I thought you were your own man always.
Well, no. Do you realize that up until now, I've always worked for someone else?
Well, sure. Everybody does at the beginning. I mean, it takes experience to get enough credibility under your belt so that you can move out on your own.
Yeah, you have to get experience enough to get so sick of working for someone else that you're willing to risk absolutely everything.
Ross, you work for the best people in Springfield.
And when I was district attorney, I worked for all the people of Springfield. Ooh, that's too many bosses.
Oh. Well, you were a partner when you were at Lewis Oil.
Never to the point, though, of making it Marler Lewis Oil.
That's true. And certainly at Spaulding, you'd never been given a free hand.
You know, I'm going to tell you something. I only took that job to protect my nephew's interests. And Philip can look out for himself now. He's done a lot of growing up since then.
Oh. Well, I'm glad. Because then it means you can really be on your own. I'm proud of you.
Well, I think you had better save it, Vanessa, until you see how I do. You know, building a practice from scratch is very difficult.
What? Are you kidding? Not for you. You're famous. All that publicity from Billy and Mindy's trial.
Vanessa, one case is not much of a winning streak.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You are the Clarence Darrow and Perry Mason of Springfield, and you know it.
That may be, but I probably won't be practicing criminal law much longer.
Why not? You're good at it. Besides, you like the challenge.
Well, thank you, but to be honest with you, there are not that many major criminal cases in Springfield in a given year.
Oh, I see. We're too nice a town for a hired gun like you.
Yeah, something like that.
So, where are you going to get your clients from?
Oh, corporate law, probably, with my background at Lewis Oil and Spaulding.
That's a good idea. Alexandra's bound to retain you for Spaulding, and from there...
Yeah, that's highly unlikely.
Why? Who's better qualified to represent Spaulding than his former president?
Someone who is willing to kowtow to Alexandra more than I am, that's who. Besides, we did not part on the most amicable of terms.
Oh. Well, I tell you what. I'll talk to Billy and Kyle about signing you up.
I appreciate that, Vanessa. But I'm going to get my own clients.
Whoops. I forgot.
Mm-hmm. I'm my own man now.
Mm-hmm. I'll drink to that. Here we are. Now. Oh, wait. To the liberation of Ross Marler.
Harlan, what are you doing here?
May I be allowed to come in? Where's Kyle?
Not here.
It's time I set the record straight with him once and for all.
Don't you think it's a little too late for that, Harlan?
That's for Kyle to decide. Where is he?
I honestly don't know.
That seems a little strange. A fellow leaving his bride so soon after the wedding.
It didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
There wasn't a wedding.
Why? What happened, Reva?
I couldn't marry Kyle without telling him everything I knew.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I
yeah.
should have known.
I stopped the ceremony right during the vows, and I told him everything.
What do you mean, everything?
First, I told him about Maeve. I just bet Sally couldn't wait to tell you that Maeve Stoddard is carrying Kyle's baby, could she?
She told me. So he called off the whole thing.
Oh, no. Oh, not then. Of course, it's not every day that a man finds out he's to become a father by a woman he's not in love with. But he still wanted to marry me.
If he still wanted to marry you, why didn't you go through with it?
Because then I told him that you weren't his daddy. that you and Sally had been lying all along.
He believed you.
Of course he believed me. I've never lied to him, H.B. Why shouldn't he believe me? You should have seen his face. He looked like I'd taken a knife and driven it straight through his heart. He was betrayed. He was hurt.
Oh, stop it, Reva.
Harlan, you didn't see his face, but I did. He couldn't believe that it was all happening again.
I don't blame him.
He thought he finally had everything he always wanted. A father, a family, a wife. And I pulled it all out from underneath him.
I'm sorry, Reva. I should have told him so.
Told him what? That he's nothing but a bastard again? That his father and his family, maybe even his wife, all the people that he loves, that they're not real?
Reva.
Come on, Harlan, he has nothing now. He has nothing but a bad dream that just won't go away.
I'm sorry, Reva, darling. Oh, God. I am so sorry.
What stopped you from marrying Reva?
She did. She interrupted the ceremony and told me that you were pregnant.
I'm sorry you had to hear about it like that.
No, what difference does it make?
Kyle, at your happiest moment.
Well, I knew then that I wasn't going to be able to marry her.
Why not? You two love each other. You can still have a life.
No, not now.
Kyle, I meant what I said about not coming between the two of you.
Yeah, I know you did, Maeve.
I didn't want you to marry me just because of the baby, and I still don't.
And you were very generous, as usual. But there are my feelings to be considered, too.
I am simply trying to face up to the facts. You do not love me the way you love Reva. And I am perfectly capable of taking care of myself and my child.
But that baby is as much mine as it is yours.
Of course it is. I never said that it wasn't.
Then what makes you think I would turn my back on it before it's even born?
Kyle, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, well, I did, Maeve. Any child of mine is going to know who his father is right from the cradle. I will not abandon it.
You can see your baby anytime you want.
That's not good enough! That baby is not going to be a bastard like me.
I think this is about more than my pregnancy. More than calling off the wedding. What is it, Kyle? What else is bothering you?
I found out HB isn't my father.
What? I thought he admitted.
It was a lie.